Yell this from the depths of your heart!
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Leo Rydell here from Geekly Goods, and I want to do something a little bit different today. Usually I do movie reviews, but for My Hero Academia, I want to do something a little bit different. Now, I did see My Hero Academia Heroes Rising not too long ago, a couple of Fridays ago, and I gotta say, I had such a great time. One of my favorite movies of the year, easily imbued with amazing emotion, heartfelt moments, great character development, and really cool and creative ways for the characters to use their quirks. Like, I was cheering on not only Deku and Bakugo the whole time, I'm like, dude, go Uraraka, go Froppy, go everyone, Ida, Todoroki, everyone. Guys, I was really feeling this movie, and I loved every minute of it. But I don't want to dive into spoiler territory, because today I want to talk a little bit about My Hero Academia as a series and why we love My Hero Academia so much. But before we dive in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ding that bell to come back for more geekly content on the latest in movies, TV, and anime, guys. But let's not wait too much longer. Let's dive into this one. So this time I conducted a survey in the group Urban Anime Lounge. I just posted up the question, asked the members to answer the question why exactly they liked My Hero Academia. Shout out to UAL, by the way. I love you guys. You are my favorite Facebook group, easily, and probably my favorite anime community, period. So if you don't know them, be sure to follow them. I'll leave a link down in the description of their anime Facebook group. I asked people what they liked about My Hero Academia, and I got a lot of responses, but I got a lot of similar ones too. And I want to explore some of those reasons why we all love My Hero Academia so much. So I'd like to get started with our main boy, Deku. Deku's personality reflects his shonen counterparts. He's charismatic, intelligent, funny, and brave, but what sets Deku apart from others is the fact that he literally started from the absolute bottom, y'all. I mean, I'm not even quoting Drake right now. He did start from the bottom, y'all. I'm talking the cement, the gravel. Homeboy started from the very bottom. And I know some of you are thinking, so did Naruto. Not quite. Naruto was born with extremely large reserves of chakra from his clan and Kurama being sealed within him as a child, and Ichigo was able to activate his Shinigami form in the first episode. Luffy already ate the gum by the time we hit the first part of the episode. Oh my goodness. But unlike the others, Deku was born without a power. Deku actually reminds me a little bit of Yusuke Urameshi in that he wasn't given any powers at the start. Yusuke was a talented fighter, but he didn't have spirit gun, spirit awareness. I mean, he kind of had a heightened sense, but he didn't really have spirit gun or any of his spirit detective powers. Through Deku's passion, his wit, and his intelligence, he's able to build himself to becoming the #1 hero, even though he wasn't even born with this ability like those around him. We also don't get a 2 or 3 or 5 year time skip like we usually get in Naruto. You know, you're used to Dragon Ball Z being a big one. You're used to so many time skips. But here, yet at least, we don't have any time skips. We follow our boy Deku in real time, which makes it so easy for us to cheer for him. And it reminds us that Deku is not yet quite where he wants to be, but through his persistence and his hard work, our guy's gonna get there for sure. Not to mention, this is also a series where we see right in front of our eyes a passing of the torch. Yes, I'm talking All Might. He passes it right on to Deku. It's so casual and fun to follow. All Might, the symbol of peace, the great hope. He slowly loses his power. All Might is the hero that everyone aspires to be, but he's gotta make our boy Deku that hero. It's kind of like if you got a superpower or I got a superpower and we wanted to be a superhero our whole life. That's like Deku's life right now. So it's very relatable in that Deku is a viewer who would want to be a superhero. He is a fan. He is a fanboy. He is a weeb. He is us. Only he is given the power. So it's really relatable and easy to follow Deku through the show because he is us. And this leads me to my next point, which is relatability. An average viewer who maybe hasn't seen a lot of animes or maybe has seen some popular ones may kind of think it looks a little cheesy passing by. But it's actually pretty unique because every single character has a realistic weakness that stops them from being the greatest hero, from being number one, from being perfect. Like All Might, there is some kind of weakness, some kind of hump to get over. For Deku, it's the fact that he got his ability late and now has to play catch up with everybody else in the class. For Bakugo, it's that he's always been told he's the best, and when somebody challenges that, he can't really handle it. Especially Deku, who he is viewed as inferior his entire life. For Todoroki, he comes from an abusive background, and he's got to kind of navigate through the world of heroism and really find his place. Everybody's got a very relatable story that every single human could somehow relate to. Luckily, some of these things haven't happened to us, but there is one character in My Hero Academia that you can definitely relate with. And of course, there's so many characters at UA High School. This is leading me into my next point. Now, in most shonen anime, generally the story is locked onto the actions of one central character, you know, Naruto, Goku and Gohan. And don't get me started on Goku and Gohan and Dragon Ball Z and how they messed my boy Gohan up. I don't even want to talk about that. That's a conversation for another day. But moving on, One Piece follows Luffy, Bleach follows Ichigo, and loosely follows the Shinigami of the Soul Society, but it does mostly follow Ichigo. This is very, very different in My Hero Academia, where we actually follow Deku the closest, but we also follow an entire class of teens as they develop and grow, and we're following them all very closely because they're all so close-knit. They're like a family. We really get to grow up with these characters. Class A's got so many different characters. Deku, Todoroki, Bakugo, and Ida, who are kind of like the top tier. Then you've got Kirishima, Tokoyomi, Uraraka, Tsuyu. Oh my god, there's so many characters to follow in this series, and they each have their own unique quirks. It's so fun and refreshing to follow so many characters. The close-knit, tight relationship that they have reflects so well on screen, and it reflects very well in their teamwork, in their use of their quirks so creatively. It's so refreshing to see a series where people are actually teaming up. Like, yes, you do see Team 7 in Naruto. Of course, there's the Z Fighters in Dragon Ball Z, but think about it. The Z Fighters always have to be saved by Goku, or Gohan, or Trunks, Vegeta, but let's be real here. Gohan saved them during the Cell Saga. Goku saved them every other time. So pretty much the Z Fighters have to rely on Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan. Here, you've got a very different circumstance in that you have so many characters that work together to make it all happen. There's one more point that I really want to touch on that My Hero Academia nails home so hard, that a lot of series tend to miss out on and tend to lose viewership on. It has so much heart. Oh my god, My Hero Academia is probably one of the most heartfelt animes out there right now and to date, period. Y'all know our boy Deku starts out as the underdog, but he never gives up. He has so much tenacity and wit that allow him to fight his way through so many battles where he is clearly the underdog. He's lost before, he has lost battles, he has lost fights, he has lost things because he's behind. And we get to see that actually happen. So this is actually seeing a struggling, realistic take on a character that has no idea what they're doing in the beginning and slowly begins to figure it out and develop as the series goes, and we see it happening. We see the growth in our boy Deku. Oh my god, he feels like a little brother. But it is amazing to see his growth and development, and that heart in the series is so great. His connection to his mentor, All Might, is unbearable. I mean, it's just freaking amazing. It's an unbreakable bond between a father and son, realistically, and it's something that we just can't overlook, and it has so much heart in the scenes. Everybody has a moment. I don't want to just talk about Deku because everybody has a moment where they face their weakness and they overcome that weakness because of their heroism and their tenacity and their want to be a hero and to save the day. It is just so incredible. And I gotta say, you combine all of these elements with the fact that the animation is absolutely crispy. They've got some of the best fight scenes in anime history. All of those elements combined make My Hero Academia an easy series to love, and definitely one of the greatest anime series of the 2010s, late 2010s, 2020s, as long as it's gonna go. It makes it such a great series. But guys, let me know your thoughts about My Hero Academia down in the comments. Do you love it? What do you love about My Hero Academia, and what got you into the series? What is that one thing that really hooked you into the series? For me, it's when Deku saves Uraraka in episode 3. During an exam where he doesn't get any points for saving her, he still jumps up and bravely sacrifices his arm almost to save somebody in need. I loved that moment so much that I got hooked on My Hero Academia ever since. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and as usual, hit that subscribe button, ding that bell, and strike that like button if you like this content. We'll see you next time on Geekly Goods, everyone.